Hi kids, now we go for chapter 3 in class 4, that is states of matter. Today we shall discuss this particular chapter. Okay, first of all we should know what is matter. What is matter? Air all around us is made up of matter. The air we cannot see with our naked eyes, but there is air, definitely, we all know it. Because air consists of different kinds of gases, oxygen, nitrogen, etc., carbon dioxide. Okay, so the air all surrounding us is made up of matter. Matter को हिंदी में पदार्थ कहते हैं. పదార్థ్ తెలుగులో పదార్థము అంటారు. పదార్థం in matter is called as padarth. Water we drink is also made up of matter. Not only air, water that which we are going to drink is also made up of matter. The books, bag, food we eat, clothes we wear, all are made up of matter. So everything that which we see with our naked eyes are made up of matter. You, me, eyes, in human body each and every part up from hair to tip of the toe, everything is made up of matter. So simply saying, the eyes with which we see, everything is made up of matter. So what we should see around us is everything made up of matter. So now we will try to define matter. So what is matter? Matter is anything. Remember children, matter is anything. This pen is matter, book is matter, table is matter, wall is matter, brick is matter, house is matter, chair is matter, dustbin is matter. So everything is matter. Matter is anything that has mass, that should require some sort of mass. There should be some weight. I mean, there is a difference between mass and weight. In future you are going to learn that. Up to now you just remember mass is weight. Up to now, up to this class, okay. But now mass is not equal to weight, okay. I will tell the difference in future. If you say weight, it will be understood. You are going. So that's why I am telling instead of mass, weight, okay, right. And occupy space. So I am considering this pen as mass, okay. This pen as matter. This pen has some sort of weight, right? Definitely. And it is occupying some sort of area. So that is why this is considered as matter. So anything in the space, anything in nature which occupies some sort of space and has some mass is called as matter. Matter has two things. One is mass and second one, matter needs some space to occupy. If these two things are there for any body, that body is made up of matter. So example, water. If water is made up of matter, it should have mass and occupy some space. If water is made up of matter, we are telling that everything is made up of matter. If water is made up of matter, it should have some mass and also some space to occupy. Let us see now. Activity. For this we do one of the activity. Take an empty tumbler. First of all, what we have to do? You have to take an empty tumbler and weigh it. We have to weigh this tumbler and note the reading. Okay, what is the weight of this tumbler? After that, now fill it with water again. Again you fill it with water. You should pour water to this empty tumbler completely. We should fill it means up to full we have to pour water. See, pour the water completely. Oh, I have filled it completely. There is no space now. Pour the water completely and then weigh it. And you have to weigh this. Okay. Then, which tumbler has more weight? See, I have shown you two tumblers. One is empty tumbler and one more tumbler with water, full of water. Which will have more weight? Definitely the filled tumbler has more weight. Okay. So it means, what does it mean? The water has mass or weight. It means that water has some mass. So can we add anything to the tumbler which has already full? I have shown you the glass with full of water. If it is completely full, can we add some more anything into that water? No, it is not possible. No, we cannot add anything to the tumbler of water which is already full. So it means the water or any liquid occupies space. At first the glass was empty. There was much space in the glass. When once I have filled with water completely, the empty space was occupied by water. So here you have to remember two things. One is, once we fill it completely with water, the weight of the glass has been increased. What is the reason for being increase of the weight of the glass? Water which we have poured, that made the glass to be weight than empty glass. So it means that water has mass. And what is the second one? When once water has completely filled in that, can we pour anything water, any water or any other liquid in that? No, it will pour away. It will come outside. We cannot pour. So in the sense, what is the meaning of it? It has occupied space. Two things happened here. One is occupy space and one has mass. So what? So that is the definition of what? Matter. The matter definition is, it has mass and occupies space. Both the things happen with the help with water. So water is made up of matter. Activity 2. See, in activity 2 we have chosen table. Suppose when we have to see if this table is made of matter or not. See, we are going to consider a table. In that table, is the table made of matter or not? So in order to prove the table is made up of matter, we should prove two things. What are those? Table should occupy space and table should have mass. Come, let us see. Will the table has mass and occupy space? The table has some weight, definitely. Can you place another table at the same place where the table is already there? Suppose here there is a table. You just consider this is to be a table here. So this occupies this much of space. What I am going to do? I am going to place one more table on this table so that it should fit exactly. Is it possible? No, because it has already, the first table has already occupied the space. So it has occupied space and it has some mass. Okay, so from this we can conclude that the table is, or any solid, not only table is a solid substance. Then in further classes we will learn what is solid, liquid and gas. We will define everything. Okay, now just listen the word solid. Okay, it is a solid object, it has mass and occupies space, so the table is made up of matter. Next topic is air. We have to see, is air made of matter or not? What we have discussed, everything in the universe, everything on the earth is made of matter, we told. Not only earth, everything in the universe everything is made of matter. So now we will check whether air is made of matter or not. If air is made of matter, then there should be two conditions. We know what are those? It should have mass and it should occupy space. So we shall go for a small activity for that. Take an empty balloon and weigh it. Take an empty balloon and weigh it. It may be around 1 gram. Okay, it will be around 1 gram. Empty balloon. Now fill the balloon with air and weigh it. It may be around 3 grams. So first we have to take empty balloon and weigh it. Then you have to weigh it, we fill it with air and again we have to weigh it. Which balloon has more weight? Definitely the air filled balloon. The balloon filled with air has more weight. It means air has mass. It itself indicates that air has mass because at first the empty balloon weight was 1 gram. After filling the air, the balloon weight was 3 grams. So what will be the air mass or air weight? 3 minus 1, which is 2 grams. So air is occupying, air is having some sort of mass. Okay, it's well and good. Now air occupies space or not, we shall see. In the above example, in the above case, which balloon occupies more space? Empty balloon or air filled balloon? See, if you observe empty balloon and air filled balloon, which balloon has occupied much space? Definitely air filled balloon. Air filled balloon has occupied much space. So it has occupied more space, so it proves that air occupies space too. At first air occupies mass, in the second space air occupies space. So we can conclude that air has mass and occupies space. So we can say air is made of matter. So the matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. So several times we are repeating the same thing. So what is matter? It is anything which has mass and occupies space. Everything around us including the air is made of matter. Now we have proved that air is also made up of matter. What is matter made up of? We will get the next question. Okay, everything is made up of matter, well and good. Now what is matter made up of? Matter is made up of which substance? Which thing? We will see that. Matter is made up of tiny means very small that we cannot see with our naked eye. Tiny microscopic, tiny means very small, microscopic means which cannot be seen with our naked eye. Scopic particles called molecules. So matter is made up of molecules. So those molecules are very tiny particles, very small particles. Further, these molecules are made of atoms. Matter is made up of molecule. So matter will come from molecule and the molecule will come from atom. Which is the smallest one now? Atom is the smallest one and atoms combine together to form a molecule. Then in further classes you will learn in our chemistry how the atoms are made, what are atoms, how the molecules are going to be formed. Everything we will learn in future, right? So again molecules together to form matter. So the density, we will also, this is the new term, we will also cover this, okay, in future further classes. The density or the space between the particles, okay, of matter determine what type of matter it is, solid, liquid or gas. In the sense, molecule will be generally spherical in shape. The space between the particles, these molecules itself called as particles here. The space between the particles are very close, then it is called as solid. If the particles are somewhat far away from each other, it is called as liquid. If the particles are very far away from each other, then that is called gas. We will discuss one by one.